McGuire is on a Thursday, Saturday night in Bohemia, right? Where the hell is Bohemia, huh? Who got lost trying to find this place? Did they hide this club any better than they did? Who pulled into the parking lot and said, this is a nice place to burn my car for the insurance money? I'm driving up and down, I'm coming, where the hell is this place? I kept calling them up, they kept telling me, we're right behind Applebee's, we're right behind Applebee's. You know what I did? I called Applebee's. And you go to Applebee's, is that we're on Vets Highway? No, we're right in front of McGuire's Comedy Club. I tell you, it's tough, man. People tell me I look like Sonny Bono. What do you guys think? Yes, no, maybe? Maybe. Before or after the tree? After, thank you very much. Back in the 80s, when I actually had hair on my head, I had a girl come up to me in the club in Fort Lauderdale. It's so funny. I'm sitting there, and I'm in this like lounge part with my friends. And this girl comes over to me and says, I know who you are. You're Huey Lewis. I looked at her and I went, shh, don't tell anybody. For the next 20 minutes, she's sitting in the corner with her girlfriends, she's pointing. She comes over, she wants to dance with me. Man, will a guy lie to dance with a pretty girl? Oh, you know damn well he will. So I'm dancing with her, but I started to feel guilty inside. You know, not because I lie, because guys lie all the time. I was actually stealing Huey Lewis's dance. So I looked at her and I said, sweetheart, I can't believe you thought it was Huey Lewis. And she looked at my face and said, I can't believe you thought I was a woman. Thank you for my embarrassing moment in my life. Now, you know what hates when I tell that joke is my boss, the mayor of New York City, Michael Bloomberg. Because that was the first time I actually met him in person. All right, not a lot of Bloomberg fans here, I like that. You know what he wants to do? Listen to this. On the side of our fire trucks, we have these logos. Now, Engine 68's in the Bronx, it's covered with Yankee pinstripes, and Ladder 129's in Flushing on the front, it's got a Big Met logo. The firehouse in Greenwich Village, I got a picture of Tinkerbell. My firehouse in South Jamaica, Queens, so on the back we got a picture of a crack pipe. And what this guy wants to do, he wants to take away these logos and replace them with commercial advertising space. Isn't that terrible? Like, can you imagine that? Your house is on fire, you crawl to the window, the truck pulls up, there's a big sign on it. Fire in the hole. Try Preparation H. Another false alarm. Use Viagra. Fire department too late. Call us. Walker Funeral Homes. No, that's not true. I'm fully trained. I'm a certified first responder. I even had to deliver a baby once. And you should have seen the look on that woman's face when they keep her legs open and brought in the jaws of life. And we get sick all over the city. You never know where you're working. Sometimes we get detailed out. I was working in that Tinkerbell firehouse in Greenwich Village about 6 weeks ago. We get this medical call. Went up 6 flights of stairs. I pop open the door. This guy's running around his apartment. He's got a mouse stuck up his butt. Oh, you gotta laugh. It was my job to get it out. The computer was still dragging behind him. It's going left click, right click, left click. Yeah. I had this single guy in my firehouse kept asking me to set him up on a date, so I finally did. It took him 3 days to find out that she was married. Yeah, to me. Oh, it's hard being married. Married 10 years, we don't have any kids, because you gotta have sex to have kids. It's good though, my sister's got 3 little boys, and I rent them from her. It's cool, And it's so easy to babysit when they're that small. They're 5, 7, and 9. And it's so easy. I put them in the yard, and my pit bull keeps them in the corner for hours. That's tough, man. My wife came home with this get-rich-quick scheme. You guys remember that woman that sued McDonald's? She spilled her coffee on her lap. You know what I'm talking about? My wife said, Billy, we can do this. I said, honey, go for it. She drives to McDonald's. She orders a 16-ounce black cup of coffee. She put it between her legs. It froze. Thank you. 3 o'clock in the morning, I get in a nice soft water bed, I go to the bathroom, right, I take a leak, I come back, the thing's frozen solid, I need a Zamboni to find my pillow. She hands me these scarves. My grandmother used to wear these scarves to church on her head. She goes, here, Billy, tie me up and do whatever you want. He was like, yes. I tied her arms to the bed, I tied her legs to the bed. I went out, I had the best round of golf of my life. I Like I said, my firehouse is in Jamaica, Queens, but I live in Suffolk County out here in Selden, so there's only really two ways for me to go back and forth to work, right? And one is to drive, and the other is to take the railroad. So I take the railroad like everybody else. I go to Jamaica Station. You ever see somebody that you thought you knew from growing up, but you're looking at them and they got old looking? You know, and I'm looking at this woman and I'm going, could it be? And I was like, excuse me, is your name Mary Ellen? She said, yes, it is. I was like, did you go to Our Lady of Perpetual Help? She goes, yes. I was like, you were in my class. And this little lady looks at me and says, which class did you teach? I kicked her right down the platform. And then the other way to go in is to drive. And don't we all love driving on LAE, huh? Doesn't that suck? Right? You're sitting in traffic, you're not going anywhere. What do? You look around, you look at the car next to you. What are these people doing? Drinking coffee, reading a newspaper, picking their nose, right? I like in the car next to me and the driver's shaving. Yeah, I'm like, how does she get her legs all the way up there on that dashboard? But one thing my father told me a very long time ago, and it's very, very true. Every time that they pass a law, they take away one of your rights, one of the things that you were allowed to do, correct? Yes. Right? I used to be allowed to sit in a club like this and light up a cigarette. They passed a law, it's illegal. You used to be allowed to drive your car and talk on your cell phone. If you get caught driving in New York State with your phone to your face like this, it's a $210 ticket. I'm driving the other day. I look in the car next to me. The guy's talking on the phone and he's smoking pot while he's driving. We see a cop, he goes like this. Right? And what happens when you're driving in the phone rings? It's like, oh yeah, hold on, let me get my hands-free device. I want to know who came up with this bad idea that at 70 miles an hour, you got to reach underneath the passenger seat, you got to find that stupid wire, you got to plug it in a tiny little hole in the side of the phone, you got to put the thing in your ear. You hit a bump, that Budweiser going right at the dashboard, fall right into your lap. I found a company that makes a hands-free device that's universal, and it works with every cell phone, and I sell them after the show, so if you want, you can see me at the bar. And at $10, this.
The road band.
Save you $210. The look on the cop's face when you go like this. What? No, man, not you. Thank you very much. My name is Billy Banger. Enjoy the rest of the show.